afternoon. Current affairs class. Let's start with first topic. PM Shri. Have you heard of this scheme? PM Shri scheme? PM Shri scheme, have you heard of PM Shri scheme? Huh? No? Anyone? This scheme, tell me, anyone? Shabnam? First time? First time hearing this scheme? Okay. Any idea about the scheme? What it is about? PM Shri scheme. It is about? Avishma, you know, right? Huh? No? It is about education, schools. Okay? So, one very important feature related to this scheme is what? It will be a role model school. It is very basic feature, role model school. These schools, the schools, whenever you go around some government school, no, see this tag, PM Shri school, it will be mentioned, Sarvodaya Vidyalayas, KVs. Outside the school, main gate, PM Shri tag will be there. Okay, notice this thing. And when this tag is there, means that it will be a leading school giving example for other school. What examples? It will be a role model first of all, and it will help other neighboring schools in modernizing itself. What role model, what example will it provide? What kind of example will it provide? Role model in what sense? These schools will be a role model for other schools. Means what? Facilities. So facilities will be there. Facilities related to infrastructure, classroom, teachers, right? Their skills, syllabus, kind of teaching style, right? Classes, number of hours, right? So all the important things that government is setting up for our new generation, new people. So that school will be implementing all those schools, and it will help other schools in following the same thing so that they also could become PM Shri school. And if they meet all the criteria, there are certain criteria which have been mentioned and which schools have to qualify for. Okay, then only they will get this tag, PM Shri tag. Okay, so next time you go, please check this. Okay. So Union Education Minister, now why this is in news? Because Education Ministry asked Tamil Nadu to sign PM Shri MOU to get Samagra Shiksha Fund. So there is a fund, Samagra Shiksha Fund under PM Shri scheme. Okay, so if states don't sign an MOU, they will not be able to get this fund, to utilize this fund. And fund is for what? Modernizing the school, education, like they will be getting fund and they will do what? Set up the new things, right? Or modify the existing things, right? This is the idea. So why the Education Ministry is asking Tamil Nadu to sign this MOU? Why? This also might be a question, right? Why? No, fund they will get, but why Education Ministry is asking Tamil Nadu government to sign? Huh? That is also a question, right? Education comes under which list? Education comes under concurrent, right? Very important point related to education. It comes under concurrent list, right? Both center and state can make laws on education. Now, what happens is, Education Ministry, PM Shri is a scheme which is related, which should be applied to every state, but not without signing a memorandum of understanding, because it is in concurrent list. So automatically they will not apply this to their schools. Okay. So the state government first has to sign MOU, and then this will be applied. Okay. So state government's role is very, very important. Okay. Key points now about this scheme. To transform existing, see, we are not making, yes. So to transform existing government school into model institution, right? First idea is this, to transform the existing institution into model institution, offering what? High quality education. Our goal is what? Giving high quality education, right? Inclusive, equitable, accommodative, diverse background. These words are very, very important, and you can use these words in your answer writing also. Inclusive, the education should be inclusive, the education should be equitable, right? And it should meet the requirement of students from diverse background. Very important thing, right? What does it mean? Diverse, it can accommodate diverse background people. Tell me the meaning. Why is it necessary? So when we are talking about PM Shri and education, national education policy becomes very, very important. National education policy 2020. It is very important. Okay? And because of that, Adnan, come here and discuss. You want to say something? Come here and say, everyone will listen. National education policy 2020 becomes very, very important. Okay? Because of this policy, we are implementing all the new changes. Okay? And this national education policy tells about inclusiveness, equitable education, and people from diverse backgrounds should get education according to their needs. Equity. Equity is what? Equity and equality are the same. Equity and equality are the same. What is the difference, Ramshad? What is the difference? You have a very loud voice. I hear it all the day. Yes, be loud. No, I don't have to say that. Try. Equity, equality. No. Oh, okay. And? So we all are equal, right? This institute treats you equally. But is there equity also? Equity is also there? How? Can you give me an example? Why? Yes, tell me. Why it is not important? Avishma, equity, equality? Yes, anyone? Equality is what? Equity, tell me equity. See, all are equal, right? So all are equal means they are all on the same platform. This is the platform, okay? So we are all standing on the same platform means this is equality. Giving same right to vote, enjoyed by everyone above the 18 years of age, right? You become a eligible voter after 18 years of age. This is what? Equality, right? Article 21 provided to everyone, right? What is equity? Equity means treating the people based on their needs and requirements. Okay? If you need 2 apples, I'll give you 2 apples. If Ramshad needs 20 apples, I'll give him 20 apples. Okay? So this is equity. Fairness. This is how we meet the fairness criteria. Justice is provided through equity. So it is giving more attention towards everyone, right? Based on the needs and criteria. So equity is very, very important. So equitable education means the needs of the student, that should be met. No, it should not be like giving same level of education. English language, everyone doesn't understand, right? So are we maintaining that thing? Are we providing the equity? I try to provide a very simple form of words, right? So that everyone understand. At least the sentence meaning should be understood, right? So that should be there. Equity and equality. Equitable education means development and growth. There will be attention towards development and growth of a child. National Education Policy talks about holistic development of child, means physical development also, mental development also. Okay? PM Shri scheme was launched in 2022 September. Duration, very, very important. This scheme is always in news. So these basic features related to the scheme will be given. Anytime they can be given, and don't take these information in a light manner, okay? 2022 to 23 and 26 to 27, this scheme will be functioning. And funding is, it is a centrally sponsored scheme. Both states and union has to provide the fund, okay? Numbers are also very important. 14,000, 1,500 school will be providing as the role models. So upgrade around 14,000, 1,500 school aligning with the national education policy. Same vision it has. PM Shri has the same vision as of national education policy. Have you gone through the national education policy 2020? So it is 2024 now. This policy was launched in 2020. Go and read about it. It's very, very important. There are certain criteria, certain specifications which are very important, and from where question can be asked, right? States have to sign. The states who are left to sign the memorandum of understanding are West Bengal, Punjab, Delhi, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. They have not signed MOU for PM Shri, okay? And role model school. The selected schools will serve as role model and offer mentorship to nearby schools. Mentorship they will be providing. Monitoring scheme is also there. A quality assessment framework is there under development to monitor and evaluate the progress of model schools, okay? So evaluation is very, very important. Now, what is this Samagra Shiksha scheme? Samagra means integrated scheme aimed at providing inclusive education, including everyone. So Samagra Shiksha means including everyone from pre-primary to senior secondary levels. This is important. They can ask you about this scheme that is it from primary or pre-primary or secondary or higher secondary, right? So this is important, this information. Pre-primary to senior secondary questions have come from this segment. That's why I keep on emphasizing these things, okay? Because they ask. These PM Shri scheme is very, very important. National education policy is very important, okay? Aim is what? Universal access to school education across India, ensuring that everyone has the equal opportunity for quality education, okay? These terms you can use in your essay also, answer writing also. Very good words there, right? Focus on equity. See, equity, because everyone's need is different, right? Your need is different, my need is different. I need this kind of rice and he might be needing this much of rice, right? So, our needs are different. Okay. It focuses on including disadvantage. Why this equity we are following? Because there are vulnerable sections who need more attention, more care, okay? So that is why. Ensuring that opportunities are accessible to everyone, okay? Accessible means accessible means these words are very, very important. You should start using these words in everyday life, okay? Accessible means easy to access, easy to get, okay? It's very easy to get, okay? So, education should be accessible, in access, okay, available. Now, national education policy, some important points. This committee is very important. Committee under Dr. K. Kasturi Rangan, okay? So, Ministry of Education formed a committee which outlined this new policy. They can ask about this committee also, right? National education policy is the first education policy after 1986 policy, Okay, so this is the first. It is called the 21st century education policy. The other name is what? 21st century education policy, national education policy. Okay, 5 foundational pillars, very, very important. Can this question come? Can this information be asked in the examination? 5 foundational pillars of national education policy. Yes or no? Yes, right? Equity, equality, access, affordability and accountability. So evaluation is also there, monitoring is also there. Okay, policy, second important thing is it is aligned with our vision of 2030 sustainable development goals. What is that goal? 2030 sustainable development goal. Find this answer. Which target, which goal number? Huh? Okay, okay. Now, which kind of environment are we providing? Vibrant knowledge society. It focuses on, national education policy focuses on vibrant knowledge society, global knowledge superpower. Okay. Recently, one foreign university has signed an MOU with India to establish a university in India. Okay, so go and find that answer also. Which country has signed an MOU to establish first foreign university in India? It is also a part of national education policy. Okay, we have to make our education at par with global level so that we can also have foreign universities in India and students can come. What will happen when foreign students will come? You will get a very good environment, competition, more competition others, right? And money also, tourism, they will come, economic growth, right? So it is an inclusive kind of thing, yes or no? Everything is interrelated, right? So global superpower, knowledge superpower. India has been a global knowledge superpower since ancient times, right? Decimal system, zero, you know everything, no? Development of science and technology in India, surgery, right? So we have to maintain that thing, okay? Targets are also very important. Universalization of education, attaining foundational learning and 100% gross enrollment ratio in pre-primary to secondary level by 2030. This can be asked, okay, very, very important. Gross enrollment ratio in higher secondary, 50% it should be by 2035. And then bringing back the students, 2 crore students to the mainstream through the open schooling system. So now we are providing open schooling system also. Many subjects are also there after 12th or 12th also, right? Teachers should also be prepared and inclusive and equitable education system by 2030. These goals are very, very important and this is the SDG 4 which I was asking. Which goal it aligns with. Okay, early childhood care and education, which is goal number 4. Existing structure and proposed structure. This is the structure of national education policy. There are 4 stages. Earlier it was only 2 stages. Primary and secondary and higher secondary and not covered. Pre-primary was not covered. Foundational stage is what? 3 years of pre-primary schooling and then preparatory stage for classroom study. Okay. Middle stage is there and secondary stage is there. Vulture count 2024. Very, very important, vultures. What is the role of vultures? Role of vultures? Huh? How do they serve as this sanitation worker? Dead? Eating, right? Yeah. Decomposing, helping in decomposition, right? So it will take time. Decomposition takes time, but with the help of vultures, it doesn't take that much of time, right? They consume the meat, right? Bodies, dead bodies. So vulture count 2024 is going to start from 7th September today, and today is International Vulture Awareness Day also. Okay, 7th September, and it will be continuing till October 6th. So India and WWF launches tracking initiative to stock of nature sanitation worker. Their population is declining. That is also a very important thing. They have become a critically endangered species. Okay, so there are 9 species found in India related to vultures. 9 species, and most of them are critically endangered. Okay, IUCN list. So this initiative has been launched, and this will raise awareness about the importance of vultures. They are very important for maintaining the health of the ecosystem, right? Every animal, every organism has a role, right? So about this vulture count, what are the important points that we have to study? Citizen driven initiative. What is citizen driven initiative? Citizen driven initiative means done by citizens, right? Citizen driven, okay? Involving bird enthusiasts. So these people will be participating in this count, okay? Citizen scientist. It focuses on gathering data, so we'll gather data also, and then spread awareness on the vulture conservation. What is leading to the decline of vultures in India? What are the reasons for decline of vultures in India? They feed on dead bodies, right? They feed on dead bodies. So how is their count getting declined? What are the reasons? Let's talk about this first. Okay, so aim is what? Systematically monitor their population, gather the data to track population. Now we will monitor them, okay, what they are doing, how they are doing, right? Their trend, their identity, critical habitat, okay, assess the impact of environmental change. So these are what? These are the reasons also for declining, yes or no? Habitat loss could be the reason, or food loss could be the reason, or food that they are eating also could be the reason, right? Third thing is environmental change. It is impacting everyone, right? Climate change, environmental change, and their pattern, their migration also, right? Continuity and growth builds upon previous vulture count. This data, this initiative is building upon previous vulture count, and it will help in conservation of the vultures. International Awareness Alignment. Today is International Vulture Awareness Day, and it is aligned with that. Today it is launched because of this, okay, 7th September, because it is Vultures Awareness Day today. Okay, diverse focus. So it will be focusing on different species of vultures, which is white-rumped, red-headed, and Indian vultures, among others. Public participation, because it is a citizen-driven initiative. So public participation is there. Bird enthusiasts are there. Citizen scientists are also there, right? So it is a public participation initiative. Vultures in India. So 9 species of vulture we find, which is oriental, white-backed, long-billed, slender-billed, Himalayan, red-headed. You can go and see the pictures of these species. Conservation status. So these species are in Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act, which means what? Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act. These species are placed in. Means what? Highest level of protection should be provided to them, okay? Because they are critically endangered, okay? Other species are protected under 4. They do not need that much of attention, okay? So 1 to 4 means this much of conservation. It increases, okay? IUCN status is critically endangered for these species. Very, very important. It is asked. It has been asked, okay? It came in the previous year paper. You can go and check that. Long-billed vulture is there, slender. They are critically endangered. Endangered is Egyptian, near threatened is Himalayan vulture. Least concern is Eurasian griffon vulture, okay? Threat, very, very important. Threats are what? This was asked. When this report came for the first time, no, this was asked. Diclofenac. This is a medicine, okay, which is given to cattles, right? And it remains in their body even after they die. And then they consume this meat, and then it affects the kidney of vultures, their parts, organs, okay. Major threats are this poisoning, loss of habitat, lack of food also, contamination also, and electrocution. Means what? They migrate, right? They fly from one place to another place. So there are high wires are there, electrocution, they get electrocuted because the wires are there in between the migratory routes. This is also leading to their death. Okay, these are the reasons. Now the importance of vultures, why they are important? Because they serve as sanitation worker. They clean the environment, right? Dead bodies. They can lead to many diseases. Yes or no? Yes, dead bodies. So there is a recent study, Adarsh, there is a recent study which released recently, okay. So that study says that Himalayas are releasing 14 or 1700 viruses in the environment. 1400 or 1700 new viruses are getting released from Himalayas. Why? Himalaya. Global warming, right? Climate change, increase in temperature, which is leading to melting of ice. So viruses are coming. Be ready to welcome them. Okay? They're coming. Okay? Virus is coming. Okay. So they serve as nature's cleanup crew, and vultures are nature's scavengers also, right? You can read this slide. Very, very important. These are the numbers. 53% drop. Adnan, do you want to go out or come here? Or remain silent? Come on the first desk. Come. Come, come. %53 drop was there. Vulture count since 2003. Okay? Reset program. Reset. Adnan? National Sports Day in Delhi, what happened? Union Minister of Youth Affairs and Sports launched the Reset program. So first question, Reset program focuses on what? Amarnath? Reset programs focuses what? Two important questions are the full form of reset, second the aim, okay. So it is aiming at supporting the retired athletes. See, everyone has a role in this world, right? Even after the retirement, when we grow old, when we become old, then also we can serve to the society, yes or no, in our way, right? Like elders also, grandfathers, grandmothers, they also have a very important role in the upbringing of the children. They can provide service to the society, same like these, that they can provide what? Support, right? So they should be in that position so that they can contribute towards the sports, right? And this initiative is for them, Reset program. It will help them in getting the skill, proper skill, and then they can do the initiative. Okay, the full form is what? Retired Sports Person Empowerment Training Program. Okay. Next is, okay, this is the context. Now purpose is, we already know that retired, to empower the retired athletes who have brought, criterias are also there first, criterias are also there, that only those people who have gained some recognition, right, state recognition, national level recognition or international level recognition, right, only those people will be offered this development support, career development support, preparing them a second career. Okay. Objective is what? To get them specialized training, to provide them specialized training for the career development. Skills should be their knowledge, career development program. Okay. Recognition of expertise. So this program is recognizing their effort, their expertise, their knowledge, and this is important. This is the requirement through which they will be getting the skill. Okay. So eligible applicant must be retired athletes age 20 to 50. Retirement should be in the age group of 20 to 50 and who have earned international medal, participated in international events or gained national state level recognition in sports. Okay. Program levels. Courses are offered at 2 levels based on what? Class 12th and above and less than class 11 and below. Okay. So learning mode, it is a pilot program. Okay. And learning mode, it will be conducted in a hybrid mode, means offline, online also, just like your course, right? And then combining self-paced learning. Practical experience will also be provided. Internship in different sports organization, training camp, leagues will be provided. LGBTQIA community. This is in news. Why? Union government recently issued an advisory clarifying that individuals from this community can now open joint bank accounts and nominate each other as beneficiaries. Right? So, we are providing what? This is what? Equity, inclusiveness, example of equity, right? Inclusiveness, there is a need, right? Because these people are very important part of society. Their needs are not met, right? Requirements. We do not have any security kind of system for them, right? So this is very, very important. People in queer relationship can open joint bank account, nominate their partners. So this term means what? This stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersex, asexual and others also. And it represents individuals who do not identify with traditional cisgender heterosexual norms. Adarsh, what is the meaning of this word, cisgender? It's a very good opportunity, right, to learn new words. What is cisgender? Cisgender is what? Now many people are using this word, you know. Go through their Instagram profile, Facebook profile, they will be mentioning that, cisgender. In their status also. Have you? Okay, no problem. Cisgender means what? Traditional cisgender means, see, when we are born, right, doctors, hospitals give us a gender, male or female, right? That is assigned during the birth. That is called cisgender. Okay? The sex that has been assigned to you during the birth. Right? So you are identified with that. But when you grow older, grow up, what happens? You identify with yourself with male or female because of emotional or some other things, right? So you connect with those things. But it is totally based on the body. Okay? This criteria. Traditional cisgender heterosexual thing. Okay. Now it is very, very important for the society paper. Okay. Indian society, very important because it is always in news. Yes or no? So you should know what is this term, right? In mains, what happens? Sometimes some word come which we do not know. What is the meaning of this word? How will we write the answer then? Right? So always, that is the purpose of reading Hindu, the Hindu or Indian Express, right? Because they always mention the trending words. Okay. Constitutional protection. So Constitution, Article 14, Article 15 and 16 talks about what? Prohibit discrimination. So these people, LGBTQIA, they face discrimination on multiple levels. Yes or no? Yes? What kind of discrimination, Ramshad? What kind of discrimination do they face? Hmm? Hmm? They are considered, first of all, they don't get this equal treatment, right? Inferiority. People look at them as inferiors, yes or no? So this is not good, right? Equality. Constitution gives us what? Right to have a life with dignity, yes or no? Respect, which is not being given, yes? So this is the problem. Article 21, right to life, dignity, privacy, allowing individual to choose their sexual orientation. Okay, you are identifying with some sex, so you can have the liberty to do what? To accept that, right? Transgender rights in India. Right to vote is there since 1996. They are enjoying the right to participate in election. National Legal Services Authority versus Union of India. This landmark case recognized the transgender person. 2014, you can mention this case in your answers, right? So 2014, it was mentioned that transgender person as third gender, right? And entitled them to reservation also in education and government jobs, affirming their right to gender change. Okay, so they can change their gender. Okay, Transgender Person Act 2019 is also there. It defines a transgender person as one whose gender identity does not align with their assigned gender at birth. So I am a female. If I do not connect with the female energy, I can identify myself to a male gender, right? Male gender. So this is the right that is given in 2019 Act. The Act encompasses various identities including trans men also, trans women, intersex and gender queer. Okay? Government schemes. SMILE program is there. Support for marginalized individual for livelihood and enterprise. Garima Grah scheme is there, which provides the shelter home, right? Svikruti scheme is there, promotes social justice and empowerment. Okay, so these schemes can also be asked. Foot and mouth disease. Center to establish this disease in free zones in 8 states. The union government has initiated a plan to establish this disease-free zones across 8 states. This is very important, okay, because it is hampering the animals. So it is a highly contagious viral disease, very, very important. Contagious disease primarily affect the livestock and has an economic impact also on agricultural sector. Because if livestock will not be healthy, then we cannot get to the full potential, right? It affects cattle, swine, sheep, goats and other animals, and most of the animals who are reared, right? Who are reared specifically for this poultry sector, right? They are most affected in contrast to the traditional breeds. Next is transboundary animal disease. It is a transboundary animal disease, contagious, so it gets transported also to other country. Transboundary means from Bangladesh it can come to India, from Nepal, from Pakistan, okay, transboundary. So meaning it spreads easily across regions. Okay, human health. One question that can be asked is, does it affect the human health? It does not pose a risk to human health or food safety. Okay, so it is not contagious for humans. It will not spread to humans. It is not a zoonotic disease. Okay, it is caused by apthovirus. You guys need a break to talk? Apthovirus. Transmission. Transmission is through different modes. Okay. Excretion, secretion and aerosol transmission. Whenever I say about break, no, don't take it seriously, okay?
So always
Don't take it seriously. Come, come. Mortality rate. So it is highly contagious and it is highly mortality rate is also there in young animals. It is characterized by symptoms are there, fever and development of a blister, and impact is because it is highly contagious, highly leading to mortality rates. So it is very much severe. Okay, production loss can be there. And then control and vaccination. What is the control and vaccination? Official status recognition. FMD was the first disease for which the World Organization for Animal Health established official status recognition. Vaccines are available, but they need to be matched to specific type. Okay, so this is the foot and mouth disease. Bonda tribe. It was in news because first time a student has cleared what? NEET exam from this tribe, tribal community, and he will be pursuing now higher education. Okay, so this tribe is important, becomes important. So it is in Odisha. This boy is in Odisha. Okay, Bonda tribe is primarily found in Malkangiri district, and then tribal status, they are classified. One question that can be asked is, are they under PVTGs, Bonda tribe? So many tribal groups are under PVTG, particularly vulnerable tribal group. Okay, what are particularly vulnerable tribal group? What are particularly vulnerable tribal group? PVTG, I have already discussed it many times in our class, right? Tell me. Bonda tribe is a PVTG. Means what? Particularly vulnerable. PVTG. Tell me. This is scheduled tribe and this is PVTG. So they need more attention, more protection, okay, more care. So PVTGs are more vulnerable tribal groups, okay. They are also known as Bonda, Bondas, Bonda Paraja and Bonda, okay. Linguistic group, they belong to Austro-Asiatic racial stock. There are two distinct cultural groups, lower Bondas and upper Bondas, and they have cultural traits also, unique cultural traits also. It's all right. We have different words in different states, right? Yes? Calm down, calm down. Okay? So their attire is unique and symbolic. Okay. So you can read about the attire, women and men, they both wear different kind of attires. Okay. See, when you will become officers, no, you will go to all over India, you will have to serve, right? So if you start laughing, what will happen? These people might get affected, they will feel hurt, right? Huh? Right? So don't do this, na? One time is okay. Repetitively it is not okay. It's okay. Okay? Let's focus now. Okay, Namibia. Places in news. Namibia is in news. Why? Why it is in news? Huh? Drought. And what is happening because of drought? Water loss. What is the impact of drought? Killing animals for what? Food. So can we kill animals if we don't have food? Is that right? Huh? Is that usual? Yes, that is usual. Many countries do. Huh, that is the question. Why? Why are humans given importance? Context is what? Namibia is going to kill hundreds of animals because of food shortage, food insecurity, right? So they are killing animals so that they can get meat, okay, and then they will feed the population, Namibians, okay. But why is that so? Why should we do that? Can this question come? Right? Is it right to kill animals? So animals include elephants, zebras also. Okay, zebra, okay. Okay, buffaloes. Is there any other pronunciation for buffaloes? Huh? Okay. So see the location of Namibia. See the location and now the reason. English. Location is what? Southwestern coast of Africa, very, very important, and the bordering countries are also very important because these questions come in UPSC prelims. Geography, the country ranges from regions in the north to desert. It includes desert, dry river bed and mountains also, okay. Major rivers are what? Yes, Adarsh, read the river's name. Stand up. Now tell me the pronunciation. Stand up, Adarsh. Yes, Adarsh, come on. Now tell me, zebra or zebra? But you were the one who was telling no. You took the lead, right? I like leaders. I like leaders. Come on. Yes. What is this? So these are the important rivers. Ramshad, what is this? This. I'll ask you also. Wait for your turn. Yes. Okavango. Huh? No, that's it. Okavango only. Sit down. Shanish? Zambezi or Zambezi? Zambezi. It's not Zambezi? Okay. This is what? Hubble? Huh. What is this? Huh? Mashi. I am asking what Mashi. Okay. Yes, Zambi. Okay. This strip. Can this strip come in the examination? This strip, Caprivi strip. Can they ask that where is the strip? This kind of question come, right? Sit down, sit down. So you should know that this strip is in where? Where is this strip? One simple question that this strip was in news. Okay. So where is this strip? Namibia has a long and narrow extension called the Caprivi strip. Now, the very important thing, why are they killing the animals? Because of food shortage. And second very most important thing is what? 84% of the resources of Namibia is already exhausted. So there are no resources also, natural resources is not there. Second thing, drought is there. Third, water is not there. So there will be human-animal conflict for what? Water, resources, right? Human-animal conflict. There will be pressure on resources. So animals will also get into contact with humans, right? Because they will migrate to other places when there will be no water, no food will be there. Pastures, right? They need food, animals need food, right? So pastures will be there. Historical drought, Namibia has declared national emergencies earlier also in 2013, 16 and 19 also, okay? So after 7 years they are facing this drought. DPI mission, very, very important. Digital Public Infrastructure Mission in Agriculture with a budget of 2817 crore. DPI mission, very, very important, and it is focused on agriculture now. Okay, budget is 2817 crore and modernize. Why this budget? Digital public infrastructure means what? It will modernize the agriculture sector. It will enhance the productivity through technology. Is technology important in agriculture? Right? So this is very, very important. Because of this, this budget has been provided and it will modernize the sector. First question is, what is DPI? Write this question. What is digital public infrastructure? And go home and prepare the answer. Okay? Tech for transforming farmers' life. So we need technology, right, to modernize the sector, to enhance the productivity. Okay? So using technology for improving farmers' life, there are two foundational pillars, and Krishi decision support system is also there. What is the mission? Create a tech-based ecosystem in the agriculture sector. E-governance, provide platforms like Aadhaar, but Aadhaar is for different thing. We will be providing platforms like these for agriculture sector, okay, so that their information is accessible, okay, accountability is accessible, everything will be transparent. The mission will focus on transforming agriculture through data-driven decision making, very, very important. Technology integration, funding, and then timeline. Mission is part of Agriculture Ministry's 100-day action plan and set to roll out for 2 years, 25 and 26. Agri-stack. These terms are important. Whenever there is some good term mentioned in the scheme or a plan, that becomes important, because the question that they can ask is agri-stack is related to what, or what is agri-stack, right? So agri-stack is farmer-centric database, and it will include the registry, database registry, geo-referenced village maps also, crop zone registry also, okay. Krishi DSS, decision support system. So it will use the satellite also in doing what? Mapping the geography, okay, crop, soil, weather, water resources, so that we can better manage the system. Soil profile map is also very important. Soil is very important, right, for everyone. And this will this soil profile map will help optimize soil management practices also, right? Which is one mission which helps on, which is one mission which will be studying soil. It is an international mission between India and America, which will study soil. Which is that mission which will study soil? NASA and ISRO. Joint mission, NASA and ISRO, which will study soil, earth, weather, everything. Very, very important. NISAR satellite. NISAR mission, very, very important, okay. It is to study earth, its every activity, okay, everything, carbon cycle, nutrition, nitrogen cycle, everything it will study, okay. Next is balanced fertilizer use. So DPI mission will boost transparency. When we talk about digitalization, two terms are very, very important. Digitalization, digital, e-governance, two terms are very important. Which are they, Adnan? Two terms are very important when we talk about digitalization, e-governance, when technology comes. Two terms are very important. Transparency and accountability. So it helps us in better transparency. Accountability is there. When we have a biometric system, we do not have to go through Everyone, right? We can check who is present and not, right? Because it is uploaded on the application, right? Where it is uploaded? The information. Application, right? What happened? Why are you so shocked? What is DPI? So India is leading this DPI thing, digital public infrastructure. India is leading. Okay, India is setting an example in this infrastructure because it has a very strong kind of and accessible kind of infrastructure. Digital public infrastructure means what? Set of shared digital system which helps in what? Accountability and transparency. Okay. Components of DPI are also there, technology and governance. So see this, these are the example of digital public infrastructure like Aadhaar, right, and UPI system, CoWIN app. These are the application which are the example of DPI. Infrastructure means bridges, roads and everything, but when it comes to digital platforms, these are the infrastructure which are helping everyone to connect, right, to provide services. Yes? Understanding everything? Huh? Joel? UPI goes global. This is always in news, right? Because India is leading this UPI thing and other countries are also now accepting UPI. So UK, it will enhance cross-border payments using UPI IDs. France is there, UAE, Oman, Nepal, Bhutan, Singapore and Malaysia. This question has not come, but it has high chances of coming, right? Very, very important. All the topics that are important, I try to cover those topics, and if you are not following it, then it is your good luck, right? That will help you in examination. So Diksha is also there. Diksha is what? See, whatever government is doing, huh? Oh, okay, providing classes. I thought something else. Okay. What is Diksha? What I was saying is, the government initiative that have been successful, they have the chance of coming in examination also. All the initiative that is very, very good and successful, they are coming. This question came related to Diksha. Diksha is what? What does it do? Okay, so it is what? Education related to providing classes. DigiLocker, we all know, right? And this Umang app is also there. These are the example of digital public infrastructure. Now you know what is digital public infrastructure? DPI. What is DPI? Did I ask the full form? These are DPI, okay? These are the examples. Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission. Now, Indian river system. This was in news. Very, very important. These three river systems, every year question comes. 1 or 2 question comes from rivers. Okay. So this is in news. Why? Because these river systems, they pose what? Highest security risk. Water security risk. Highest water security risk. Ganges. What is the pronunciation for Ganges, Shanish? Ganges. Okay. Indus and Brahmaputra basins showed the lowest level of governance. So what is the report? The new study tells us that there is this poor level of governance related to these river system and environmental performance, okay, potentially increasing water security risk. So we are not able to do what? Manage the water security risk. So when these three systems are in news, you have to read the basic information related to the river system. Their tributaries. What are the important tributaries? Formation, mouth, and then source. Okay. So read this. I have included it in the slides. Brahmaputra, same thing. Source you should know. Many of the times this source comes, and then path that it follows. Brahmaputra enters in India through which state? That is also very important, right? And then major north bank tributaries are there, south bank tributaries are there. Same with the Indus river system. Originates from where? Right, length is not important. Path, significance, it has a crucial geographic feature. So Indus is also a transboundary river. Brahmaputra is also a international river, right? Transboundary river. Yes? Tourism and Hospitality Skill Council. This was in news. Why? Adira, what is the context? Tourism and Hospitality Skill Council. It has signed an MOU with Visa to enhance skill development in the tourism and hospitality sector. So government is focusing on skill development. Remember this point, very, very important. So same goes with tourism and hospitality sector because it is very, very important, contributing to economic growth, right? GDP, yes. Providing employment, yes or no? So many opportunities it provides, right? So it is a not. Tourism and Hospitality Skill Council, not-for-profit organization registered under Societies Act, promoted by Confederation of Indian Industry. Very, very important. Nodal agency is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Industry-driven initiative. This initiative is industry-driven, formed by and for the industry to manage what? Skilling needs of the large workforce that is connected, that is associated with tourism and what? Hospitality sector. Approved awarding body. It is an awarding body, THSC, by the National Council for Vocational Education. And mandate is what? What is the purpose of this body, this council? To create a sustainable skill development ecosystem. Next is, these are the places, okay, which it is catering to hospitality and tourism. Key points. So India's global tourism. India is focusing on tourism, religious tourism, right? What is the example of religious tourism? Religious tourism. Religious tourism. Be loud. Okay, what happens? Tell me. What happens in that religious tourism? Yes, so religious tourism is focusing on attracting people through religious destination, like many places are there, right? So Kerala, Tamil Nadu, all the important places which are associated with religion, temples, right? So tourism, attracting tourism through religion. Cultural tourism is also there, right? Cultural tourism. So tourism is very, very important, and upskilling Indian youth. Youth is our potential, right? Very strong foundation. The initiative seek to upskill at least 20,000 youth in this period, 3-year period. Training states will be there, 10 states will be provided training. 20,000 youth, remember the numbers, okay? What is Visa? Visa is a world leader in digital payment, facilitating transaction between consumer, merchant, financial institution. Okay, this is the basic information. Tourism sector of India. So, $231 billion in GDP, $231 billion in GDP it contributes and employs more than 42 million people in 2023. Very, very important share, right? So, it has a very good scope. So, that is why we are engaging youth in tourism sector. We are upskilling them, right? India improves SDG score, performing well in poverty, climate change, Niti Aayog report. So, on many of the things India is performing good, and many areas India is not performing in a good way. Which are the areas where India is not performing in SDG index? Sustainable Development Goal India Index. Which are the areas? Just guess about it. You know about India, you read about the information, right? India. What might be the areas where India is not performing well? Huh? Yes? Huh? Where India is not performing? 7% growth rate, World Bank report. Yes, tell me, the sectors. Where India is not performing? Very good. So where it is performing? Climate change, India is doing great work, okay, and addressing, okay. So this is the 4th edition of the SDG India Index, and it is a primary tool for evaluating progress. What is SDG India Index? There is one SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, right, which we have to achieve by 2030. But what is SDG India Index? What is SDG India Index? It is a primary tool for evaluating the progress on the sustainable development goals that India is achieving. Okay, so India is performing better in climate change, right? Clean energy also, India is performing better, yes or no? Education, healthcare, quality education, healthcare, right? Food security, early childhood care, right? Released by this India Index, SDG India Index is released by Niti Aayog in collaboration with UNDP. Very, very important information. It emphasizes national and subnational coverage. Measurement framework is what? States and union territories are covered. So there are states who are performing better. West Bengal performing better, but it is not performing better in equality, other aspects, women areas, okay? And composite score is given 0 to 100, and the 100 score means all SDG targets have been achieved by a state or union territory. Okay. Key findings, very, very important. Most Indian states showed improvement in their overall scores. Top performing state is West Bengal. Okay. And most significant improvement it has shown along with Punjab, Jammu Kashmir, Manipur and Assam. And Uttarakhand and Kerala share the top spot. Lowest ranking state is Bihar, ranked at bottom with a score of 57, and Jharkhand, Bihar and Jharkhand. Next is national level. On a national level, best performing parameters are what? Affordable clean energy, right? So clean energy India is working. And then clean water and sanitation. So we have programs also for clean water and sanitation. What are those programs? Tell me. Whenever these terms come related to sustainable development goal, you should know all the programs because question comes in mains also, prelims also. Clean water and sanitation program. Tell me. Clean Ganga mission. And any other mission? Ramshad? Sanitation is also there. Sanitation. What is sanitation? What is sanitation? Clean what? Mission related to sanitation? Sanitation. Jal Jeevan will be related to water. Har ghar pani, har khet pani is also related to water, and sanitation related scheme is what? Very important scheme is there. Already said. Sanitation related. Yes, Swachh Bharat, right? And open defecation free mission is also there. Open defecation, many states, right? Go and find about this. Okay, all the mission related to clean energy mission is what? Clean energy mission. What is India doing in clean energy? What initiatives has it taken? Tell me about the clean energy initiatives taken by India. Huh? Hydrogen, related to hydrogen. Is there a mission? Hydrogen. Green hydrogen. Yes? Read about it. Green hydrogen mission is there. Green hydrogen, very, very important. Okay? Green hydrogen. Then next is what? Clean energy mission. Initiatives. Ethanol blending. Right? Ethanol blending. How have we achieved this thing? How are we performing best in these areas? Because we have taken initiative. No, sanitation means we do not defecate in the open. Right? Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Yes? Smart city. Smart city will also come under clean water, sanitation, everything, because smart city is what? Smart city, clean water is there. Home is there, right? Security is provided. Yes or no? Everything is there. Okay? So these are the things. Fastest progress we have done in these two areas. Okay? Hello? Fastest progress we have done in these two areas. Only one or more. Okay? So, climate action and no poverty. So, go and find about the SDG target related to climate action and poverty. Okay? Go and find the SDG target. Okay? Next is struggle. We are struggling in these areas: gender equality, reduced inequality, and northeastern state struggled with low score. Significance is what? It highlights India's regional disparity. Regional disparity means what? Some states are performing good and some states are performing very bad, like Bihar and Jharkhand. No progress is there, right? So disparity. Disparity means difference, right? Difference is there, and the need for a stronger focus on gender equality and inequality reduction should be there. Gender equality and inequality, very, very important, and India is not able to provide solutions. Take strict actions for this. Celebrating strides in areas like clean energy and poverty reduction. So we are doing good in clean energy. Okay? Do you need a break? Okay, then class is over. Bye. Take care. Okay.